Icarus! Us? Good, Icarus, right. So, the sun is at the center of our solar system. And the sun is a star, just like all the other stars in the sky, but so much bigger and brighter because it's so much closer. It's a giant ball of burning gas pumping out all the heat and light into our solar system. And our solar system isn't just the sun and the 8 planets and all the dozens of moons and moonlets. There are hundreds of dwarf planets just like Pluto. There are hundreds of thousands of asteroids and millions of comets out at the frozen edges of our solar system. But the sun is the biggest object in the solar system at 1,400,000 kilometers across. It's gigantic compared to the Earth, which is less than 13,000 kilometers wide. You could fit 1,000,000 Earths inside the sun. But imagine I could pluck the sun from the sky, push it through an incredible shrinking machine, and squeeze it down to the size of a beach ball. And then, if I could take each of the planets and push them through the same machine, squeezing each by the same amount, why then Jupiter, the biggest planet, would be the size of a ping pong ball. Saturn would be the size of a large marble. And Uranus and Neptune would just be the size of ordinary marbles. And Earth and Venus would be the size of ball bearings, less than 1/3 of a centimeter across, and Mars would be half that size, and Mercury merely a pinhead, the same for the Moon. When you look up at the stars on a clear night, there are stars everywhere in the sky, each one a sun like our own. And millions of these stars make up our galaxy, all orbiting around each other like a giant pinwheel, the whole galaxy slowly spinning in space like a giant frisbee. And the distances in space are so enormous, it would take us a ridiculously long time to get anywhere. Imagine I were to take you to the Moon, or to Saturn, or maybe to the nearest star, or maybe even the largest galaxy outside our own. Well, how are we going to get there? Should we take a fast car? Yes, a bright red Ferrari speeding at 150 kilometers an hour. Well, it's going to take us 110 days to drive to the Moon. It's going to take us over 1,100 years to drive to Saturn. And you probably don't want to know, it's over 30 million years to the nearest star, and over 20 trillion years to drive to the nearest galaxy. So, why don't we take a rocket? Shall we fly on a space shuttle, zooming at its maximum speed of 28,000 kilometers an hour? We can get to the Moon in 14 hours. That's better? It'll still take us 6 years to fly to Saturn, 160,000 years to reach the nearest star, and over 80 billion years to get to the nearest galaxy. It's no good. We're going to have to go at the fastest speed there is. We'll travel at the speed of light. We're going to ride a light beam, 300,000 kilometers per second. That's over 1 billion kilometers an hour. At that speed, we can get to the Moon in just over 1 second. and it's less than an hour and a half to Saturn. But it'll still take us over 4 years to reach the nearest star, and over 2 million years to reach the nearest galaxy. We are going to be old by the time we get anywhere outside our solar system. But imagine we could travel at the speed of light, or even faster. We could tour the galaxy through the stars and beyond, and we could see the whole vast universe. We could even visit other galaxies, some of them harboring at their cores the most enormous, the most gigantic, supermassive black holes.
Supermassive black holes? Let's go there. We could discover new life forms. But what if we get stuck?
What's happening? Oh, bike's lifting off the ground. They're flying. Does anyone know what a black hole is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You'll do fine. Good luck.
This is the coolest thing ever.
I'm traveling at the speed of light. We're on our way to Mars.
We've just passed the moon.
Traveling out of our solar system.
Look, the sun is the size of a beach ball, just like she said.
The rings around Saturn are made out of meteorites.
Did you see the storm of Jupiter?
Yes, Uranus. I see Neptune.
And Pluto?
Pluto's a giant. It's a dwarf planet.
I can see the whole Milky Way. It looks like a burger.
Where are we?
This is Harmony, a community existing close to a supermassive black hole, but safe outside the event horizon. To get here, we've had to travel faster than the speed of light. You could still get away if you choose.
But why don't they want to go home? Well, it's obvious. It's spotless. There's no dust. A floor of diamond eyes that tastes of something but never melts. Pink sofas.
A floor like the sun. You feel instantly warm.
There are lots of guinea pigs. It's raining swings. Everyone's playing football. In Harmony, there's no loud music on the bus.
There are better school dinners.
And people who say nice things about you that you never forget. A sweet home meal that's still in my tummy. Yummy.
If someone loses their home because they can't pay for it, in Harmony, you should let them stay with you. In Harmony, parents don't snore in the middle of the night.
Everyone gets kisses from their mom.
People listen.
There are no nasty words. Peace is harmony.
Quiet is Harmony.
beautiful, isn't it? You can see why the people of Harmony have chosen to live here. But heed my warning, Icarus. If you step over that event horizon, there will be no turning back. A black hole is one of the strangest objects in the universe. Despite its name, it's not really a hole. It's a vast amount of matter crammed down into the tiniest possible space. And the matter is crushed so tight and so small, it no longer looks or behaves like anything we know or understand. And the gravity is so strong there that even light can't travel fast enough to escape. And if light can't escape, then nothing can escape. That's why we call it a black hole. A black hole is created when a giant star reaches the end of its life. It throws off its outer layers in an enormous explosion called a supernova, and only the center is left, shrinking smaller and tighter, until it is a black hole. And the size of the black hole only depends on how much matter there is contained within it. If I were to shrink the whole of the planet Earth down and tight enough to be a black hole, it would only be the size of a marble. And black holes have the strongest gravity of anything in space. Out here in Harmony, we are safe because we are outside the event horizon. This invisible boundary marks the point of no return. If you step across that line, you are trapped. You will never be able to travel fast enough to escape the pull towards the center, and you will become part of the black hole. Show, a place just inside the event horizon. From here, nothing can escape the gravitational pull of the black hole.
It's invisible, but it still has an effect on us.
Yeah, invisible. Like you can't see excitement, or God,
Or thoughts and wishes.
love, speed.
Or time.
You are only able to see a tiny fraction of everything there is in the universe. Gravity is invisible. It is a pull, an attraction. It's the fundamental force that holds the solar system together, that binds the entire galaxy. Black holes are also invisible because no light can escape from them. But they do have gravity, and that is now pulling you inward. Out in harmony, we were far enough away to be safe, but you chose to cross the event horizon, Icarus. And the gravity is now becoming stronger as you are experiencing. Look around you. Everything is falling towards the black hole. It's heating up. It's glowing. It's giving off light. You are spiraling down a vortex. And close to the center, the gravity is more and more extreme. It's stretching you longer and longer. You are being spaghettified. And even time itself is stretching. Every one of your seconds is lasting centuries elsewhere. There is no way out.
Are there lots of black holes, or is this the only one? How do you destroy a black hole?
A black hole is formed when a star explodes. Wow!
When a star explodes, how long does it take to make a new one?
If the Earth became a black hole, it would be the size of Hong Kong. If the Sun became a black hole, it would be the size of London.
But with falling leaves to a black hole, will it hurt or stretch? Can you go other ways to a black hole, or does it have to be feet first? When people get stretched, do they actually stretch or do they get ripped? Professor Boyer said that even time stretches. Does that mean when we get back, it will be years and years later?
Ahem! Over here. You've got two problems. A, you can never escape the black hole. And B, even if you could, by the time you return home, it would be millions of years later.
What do you mean by the time we get back will be millions of years later? She's gone again. Wow! What is this place?
I'm surrounded by memories.
Memories are like atoms, tiny little things that no one can see, but that everyone is made of. And many of these atoms, these elements that make up every object, every living being, were forged at the core of stars. We are all made of stardust.
You must be very old, or made from dead stars. If we're made out of stars, why aren't we whole?
People have named this place Love Me Sweet.
It's not fair, is that when you help someone open their orange? What made you remember referencing that?
Or playing with someone you didn't know to play with. really beautiful place. But Professor Boyer, you said by the time we get back, it would be millions of years later. How much time is that?
Well, who likes numbers? We've been using lots of numbers this evening. Thousands, millions, billions, trillions. But let's get a sense of how big those numbers really are. If we were to tap 1 beat every second. Eugene, a beat, please. It's going to take us 17 minutes to make 1,000 claps. But if you want to continue for 100,000 claps, you're going to be here for 28 hours. Did you bring your sandwiches? And then if we continue, maybe I want to make 1,000,000 claps. You're going to be here for 12 days. And then, if you want to continue for 1,000,000,000 claps, you're going to be here for 32 years. But then, the diehards who want to make it to 1 trillion claps, they're going to be here for 320 centuries. A lot can happen in 300 centuries. Everything will be different.
We'll never escape the gravitational pull of this black hole.
You can't escape your mistakes or hunger. You'll never escape yourself. I'll never escape my maths homework.
Or Sweden.
Or growing.
Or love.
Or marriage. I'll never escape needing my family at home. I miss my grandpa.
I miss my mum laughing on the phone.
I miss watching Chelsea on the TV. The way my little sister always tries to beat me up.
I miss the way my baby sister laughs and sticks her tongue out.
I miss my cat who's too fat to fit in the cat flap.
You can never escape the gravitational pull of the black hole.
I'll never push my cousins on the swing again. I won't be able to climb trees or jump in my bed.
I'll never be able to eat my mum's lasagna.
I just want to go home.
I'm sorry, Icarus. It doesn't work like that. You have traveled through the communities of Harmony, Shosho, and Love Me Sweet. And you are now part of the black hole.
Then why are we still here? I thought we'd be spaghettified.
You are a tiny string of atoms, Icarus. Your time is slowing down.
But there's got to be some way home. You're a scientist and you've got to have all the answers.
Why should I help you? Think about it yourselves. What have you learnt?
What have we learned? Hannah, what have we learned? What have we learned?
Did you not hear them? You better ask them again. Ask them again.
What have we learned?
Can I have the house lights up, please? What have we learned? Have you been listening? Hands up if you've been listening. Fantastic. Hands right up in the air if you've been listening. Beautiful. Lovely. So, what have you learnt today? Give me one thing that you've learnt about the universe.
I've learnt that it's really far too far to expect to go to some even quite near stars, and I'd prefer to stay at home.
It's far too far to go. I prefer to stay at home. Could you all say that for me? Off you go. It's far too far to go. I prefer to stay at home. Lovely band, if you will, with the bridge. It's far too far to go. I prefer to stay at home. It's far too far to go. I prefer... Lovely. So let's listen to the band. Okay, any singers here? We're going to write a song if you hadn't realised. So I want someone to sing. It's far too far to go. Who thinks they might be able to give me a tune? I need someone who gives me the first tune. Any volunteers? Yeah, brilliant. I've got one. I'm coming round. Everyone, it's far too far to go. I prefer to stay at home. After me, it's far too far to... Okay, lovely. What's your name? Helen. Lovely, Helen. So all I need is a tune for... Can you just say it again? It's far too... And again, it's... So just it's far too far.
It's far too far to go. I prefer to stay at home.
It's far too far to go. I'd prefer to stay at home. Go. Lovely. Choir, stand up for me. Okay, this is how it's done in the world of Southwark Splash, okay? Listen to them, and then you can sing it back to them. Choir. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. It's... Audience, go. Great. Audience, stand up for me. Stand up for me. Stand up for me, audience. Great. So here we go. Thank you. Stop singing, stop clapping. Bands, keep going, please. Bands, keep going. Stop clapping for me for the minute. We'll add the claps back in. Just stop so you can hear me speak. Great. So the way it works is the choir sing, it's far too far to go. The audience reply. Then the choir sing, at home. Audience, at home. From the start, here we go. It's far too far to... Tell me. Audience. It's far... I prefer... Choir. At home. Audience. At home. That's all very well. Okay, I need another line, okay? So the band, just play down a little bit, keep going. I need another line. What else you've learnt? Wave at me if you've got a line you'd like to volunteer. Anybody? Audience, you can sit down for the minute. I need another line. I'm coming up the back. Whilst I'm listening to this line, could you just go, at home, we'll stay at home. Say it, at home. Keep going. You've got one? You've got one? Something you've learned today? No? Okay. What have you learnt today? Thank you, choir. Listen to this.
The black hole.
What about a black hole? So you've learnt things about black holes. What have you learnt? Someone tell me. What have you learnt about black holes, sir? What have you learnt about black holes? Black holes. I need something that someone's learnt about black holes. Someone give me one thing. Who'll give it to me? Gravity sucks you in. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got this. Black holes. It's the gravity that sucks you in. Black holes. Say it. It's the gravity that sucks you in. Black holes. It's the gravity. Black holes. It's the gravity. Okay. Does someone want to give me a line? Bands, can you go to the cyclophits? 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've got, I need a line. Black holes, it's the gravity that sucks you in. Brilliant. Come to the microphone. Quick. Run round. So we've got, everyone, just remind this girl what we've got. We've got this, choir, remind her. Black holes, it's the gravity sucks you in. Tell me. Black holes, it's the gravity sucks you in. And again. 2, 3.
Black holes, it's the gravity that sucks you in.
Sing, go.
Black holes, it's the gravity that sucks you in. And again, black holes, it's the gravity that sucks you in. Black holes.
Give her a round of applause. Right, what was the first line? Anyone remember the words? Anyone remember the words for the first line? And again. Good. Here we go then. So it goes, it's a long way. How's it go? Lovely. Bridge. Off you go, choir. I prefer to stay. Audience, you ready? 2, 3.
I prefer to stay at home.
Go.
It's far too far to go. I prefer to stay at
Choir.
home.
Audience, stand up.
At home.
From the start, from the top. Come on, choir, really, let's hear you. You ready, audience? Copy them.
It's far too far to go. I prefer to stay at home.
Again.
It's far too far to go. I prefer to
Choir.
at home.
Audience.
At home. Black holes, is the gravity that sucks you in. Black holes, is the gravity that sucks you in.
And again.
Black holes, is the gravity that sucks you in.
Show me.
Black holes, is the gravity that sucks you in.
Great. Okay. And when the gravity sucks you in, something very special happens. Audience, sit down. Choir, sing this back to me. So, something very special happens. This happens.
You'll find a mango.
Okay. Ready? Show the audience what's in a black hole. And. Tell them. Okay, so let's sing them out, shall we, audience? So sing this back to me, please. All of you sing this back to me, just to sing us out of this section. So, it goes.
Take me home.
Sing, take. Oh, I can't hear you. And again, audience.
Take.
I can't hear you, show me. That's it, now, twice the volume. Choir, show them.
Take me home.
From the black hole, take me home. From the black hole, take me home. From the black hole, take me home.
All the black holes we know about are trillions of kilometers away. Humans have only gone as far as the moon. Certainly no one has ever visited a black hole.
Oh
Icarus! Have you been listening to a word I've said? Have you been daydreaming again?